Hello everyone, this is Dodido, and I'm gonna be commentating a game today between SQ Madfrog and 4K Festis on the map The Two Rivers, which isn't used nowadays in Battle.net. It's a really old game, patch 1.12, but I wanted to commentate it, especially because, well, it's a Madfrog game, and I was and still am a great fan of Madfrog, so wanted to commentate some games of him, starting with this one. You might know him. If you don't, I'll tell you, he was a really famous undead player. Won the Blizzard Worldwide Invitational in Korea. No, not in Korea, in Seoul, Korea. Yeah, Korea, Seoul. And well, yeah, he retired some years ago. Not because he sold, but he had a really bad streak, and he said he wouldn't play anymore. And he hasn't come back. So he doesn't play anymore, but his strats were known for massing Gauls versus human, at least back then in patch 1.12, and massing Gargs versus Night Elf. And well, I really liked him, as I said, and me as an undead player, I followed his strats. Well, I tended to follow them nowadays. I follow more happy strats, but they're still worth watching, and that's why I'm gonna commentate this game. Okay, who 4K Festis is, I have no idea, but he's 4K, so he must have been someone famous. By the way, I'm really extremely sorry for not being able to record in-game sounds. I tried everything. I even emailed Spiky. He told me to enable stereo mix. I enabled it. I checked it in record sound, but it just doesn't go, so I'm sorry about it. You'll have to bear with my charming voice, and hope it's enough. Okay, Festis scouted Madfrog, seeing that he has no graveyard, so he's in the waiting fiends, which back then wasn't typical to do versus human. Well, at least I do them now, but back then it wasn't the normal thing to do. And Madfrog sends 2 Gauls into Festis' base. He calls to arms 3 militia, and the Gauls pull back. And Archmage creeping this local green creep cap halfway to level 2, and the DK is in game now, which was basically the only thing you did versus human back then. Well, now I guess, I mean, who makes, I don't know, I mean, versus human it's standard to go DK. Everyone goes DK. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention, maybe you don't know Madfrog, but maybe some names ring about, like He-Man. He was also a very famous human player. Todd was back then, I think he played already. He already was in game. And Grubby was too. And well, maybe not patch 1.12, but surely patch 1.14b, because I have games of him. And yeah, and okay, so Madfrog went into harass. DK nearly got surrounded, but runs away. Nice. The 2 Gauls, okay, get away with it, killing 2 peasants thanks to 2 coils. And 1 Gaul is on 112 HP, 90 HP. Maybe he'll get off. No, he dies. No, he doesn't. He gets coiled by the DK. Madfrog started his tier 2 tech, and Festis is halfway through. And Madfrog is, wait, let me check, 30 food, all Gauls, which is typical for him. Massing Gauls at the beginning to 30 food, something I tended to do before, and it kind of works for harassment. And okay, so he has 30 food Gauls, so you basically would be expecting Festis to go air versus 30 food Gauls. I mean, if you're a human and you see 30 food Gauls, then what can you await? Are you gonna then await Gargs? Yeah, but it's not gonna be like that. If you see 30 foot Gauls, you await more Gauls or more melee. So I don't know, if I would be a human, I would go air as soon as I get to tier 2. And we shall see what Festis does with 7 footmen versus 30 foot Gauls. And okay, so we have a battle here in the bridge. Really not much microing space, especially if units get, clumped up like that. You can't micro them back. So this guy looks looks like this guy's gonna die with. No, he gets coiled, and a footman just went down. So nice there. And Madfrog has some really low health cows, at least half health. And okay, he erases 2 skeletons. Yeah, Festis pulls back. Wise choice. His footmen are also halfway to death. So, and Mountain King for Festis, and making a rifleman right now. Cannibalize for Madfrog, and I would be expecting a Lich. It's what you tend to do against human if you mask owls, to go Lich second. Especially, as Todd said once, when Lich reaches level 5, the game's over. And that's true, unless you have magic immune units, which human I think he has none. Then level 5 Lich basically that pawns everything. Okay, mana stealing wand for Madfrog and slippers of agility, so basically worthless. Or maybe the mana stealing wand, if he uses it, it's okay, but not now. When he's level 2 and he has the aura, that's nice. Okay, Madfrog gets stunned. The DK, he gets surrounded by the footmen, and what's gonna happen? Now he has to TP. Duh, I wouldn't let my DK die. Not at this point of the game. And so it's a Mountain King for Festis, and he's building. Yeah, we're gonna definitely see some sorcerers and priests here. Yeah, priest and sorcerers. So slow for the Gauls. Gauls with slow are worthless. They die so easily to riflemen, like I don't know, like griffins to destroyers. I mean that because destroyers, griffins can't attack destroyers because they're magic immune, but maybe that was a bad comparison, so just forget it. What I see is that I just realized Festis has no expo, and this footman is going for suicide with 36 XP. So he has no expo, although he has a mine here, and he has no tower in his base. So, basically Crimson style, at least the games I have seen of Crimson. So just to have no expo, and the DK gets stunned here, and well, what's gonna happen? His own units block him. He's really low HP. He buys a healing pot. He takes it. Oh, but he gets stunned again, and he's really low. He should pull him back. He should move his units back. No, the TK dies, blocked by his own Gauls. No, that was really not nice from Madfrog, and the Gaul goes down, and this creeps by some strange reason joined the party and damaged the Gauls too. 2 Gauls really low health. Another Gaul goes down. Tower, spirit tower in build, under construction I mean. Okay, this Acolyte gonna go down. He went down. Okay, and all the Gauls are now joining the fight, and Festis should pull back cause he doesn't have enough firepower. Okay, he has 2 water elementals. One of them is gonna die now. Okay, level 2 for the Lich, and he has 3 Gauls. But now the tower's up, so yeah, now he has to pull back. It looked good for Festis, but now he has to pull back, and these 2 acolytes are attacking too. And another Gaul goes down, and DK reviving, and more Gauls on the way. And these Gauls are now slowed, so they attack at okay, they move really slow, and they attack at medium speed. I don't know if it said medium speed. However, Gaul Frenzy being researched, and well, okay, and the House of Torture for Madfrog. And let's see here, so it's definitely not gonna go air, Festis, and he's making more riflemen, and he's at 38 food versus, okay, the Lich got stunned here, sorry I missed that guys, versus 23, 30 versus 23, so the upper hand here for Festis. And now watch how many skeletons you're gonna see in a sec. Okay, so it's Rod of Necromancy for Madfrog, Lich, and DK is gonna come back in any second. There he is, level 3 DK, yes, level 3, and plus Rod of Necromancy he has 2, and 3 Gauls, but with Gaul Frenzy, but they'll get slowed, so I won't even bother taking them out. Let's see what goes now. So it's 4 Gauls, sorry guys, I thought it was 3. Festis has